Hey, what's up guys? It's Dominic Dantes here, and it's been a minute since we last chatted, but I figured I'd update our Skillshare community. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, including more collaborations with other folks that are using data-driven trading strategies in the crypto market, which is pretty interesting, and I figured a lot of us can learn from that as we apply on the charts. And there's a lot of cool new features from TradingView that I'm going to implement going forward, and I think it's a better way for us to understand as price moves how to adjust our trading strategy. So here on Bitcoin versus US dollar, I just used the 200-day broad moving average. In the light blue line is the 30-day moving average, and the dark blue line is the 50-day moving average. And on the right-hand side is the volume profile bars. This basically shows fresh demand zones in green and selling zones in red. It's interesting to see from the start of this year how Bitcoin performed. And let's go through a replay. So you can see here the 30-day moving average was a pretty good gauge of resistance. Then the price could tend to drop down below, and significantly so. This gave us a fresh sell signal. We wanted to be on the bearish side of Bitcoin, and you can see here that our resistance line was forming. We captured the 200-day moving average, dipped through it a little bit, but we got our buy signal around here, and this was really nice that we broke above the 30-day moving average. You can see here the oscillators were tending towards a positive build in momentum, and currently where we are at today is an interesting roadblock in a way, because we've got resistance around $11,891 in Bitcoin, and that's going to be a pretty significant level. If we break that going forward, I think a lot of this consolidation on the downside is going to unleash some short covering, and that's basically what that means. Is when shorts are heavily in a position to one side, they got to cover their positions and go long. They've got to move with the trend. So I think if we break above 11.89, there's a lot more upside ahead to Bitcoin, maybe towards the recent highs. If we struggle a little bit and come back, I'm gonna look at the 200-day moving average around $8,807. So you've got a tight risk reward here. But momentum, typically when the MACD is in a squeeze position here and it's barely inching up above positive, that's generally a bullish sign. Here you've got the stochastics, the slow stochastics, which is a faster movement of momentum. It's an oscillator. It's not yet overbought, which is positive, and it's above the neutral zone. So you're seeing this buildup in momentum, and I think that's because shorts are gradually reducing their positions, and they're gonna go long once they get the signal to do so, and I think that's going to be around 11,890. So give it a watch. We're going to keep track of this over maybe the weekend, and I'll update you as we produce more courses, and stay tuned for some awesome collaborations.